Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I wanted to make a kind of updated strategy for how I trade penny stocks, mainly in particular how I use a stock screener. What I do is to actually go to find a stock screener, I go to finviz.com, and what a stock screener basically is it helps you run through a list of stocks very quickly, um, based on your parameters of what you're looking for, like the price of the stock, gain or loss, market cap, so on and so forth. So finviz.com, it's going to bring you up this web page. All I'm looking for on this web page is right here, is this screener. When I go to the screener, it's going to pop up like this, and you're going to have basically a list of options, and you always get the ad. This is a free service as well, so they will throw an ad or two in every once in a while. But you can just click the screener, get away, and you'll be fine. But in the filters area, you're gonna basically choose just a couple, like four total of all of these, and that's how you're gonna determine what you're looking for. So the first one I do is I go to market cap, select, and I come down where it says small under 2 billion. So that gets highlighted. This list changes now it's filtered and there's less options to choose from. Then next I come over to average volume and I do over 1 million. Then it changes again. Now even less options are in here. And then the next one I come to float short and I go low float. And what low float is basically there's less shares outstanding. So when you buy a stock or someone else buys a stock, it'll drive the price up a little higher because there's not as many available shares for purchase. So that's why I like a low float, because it kind of gives that stock that extra push. Or once my buy order goes in, it could kick up and I could make a quick profit. Um, and then the last one is price. You want to go under $5. And then again with the ads. So this is basically what I'm working with. If you scroll down, I have 3 pages. Now how I navigate those 3 pages is really quick. I basically come through and just you'll hover your mouse over the stock, and it'll give you like a quick 6 month chart or a few month chart, and I basically make my decisions off that. So just a real quick run. So AG, not interested. AMRN, not interested. AMRS, not interested. ARNA, not interested. ATRS, I'm interested. So the next thing I do then is I go to stockcharts.com because I want to look at a more in-depth chart. And this is the home page that comes up, and then you just enter your symbol here. So we go ATRS, and I'll look at this, and a 6 month chart will come up. Now, in a previous video, I described what these indicators are. So if you want to review that, you can, but I'll give you a quick run through. The type of chart this is a candlestick. So it displays the open, the close, the high, and the low, all with one candlestick. So you get 4 indicators in one when you use a candlestick. The next thing it shows is this blue line, which is the 50-day moving average. Then this red line, which is the 200-day moving average. And then you have your volume bars down here. Up here you have the RSI, which is the momentum indicator. It's just kind of like letting you know how the stock is trading and the pattern. And 50 is the middle here you see. 30 and 10 is low RSI, which means the stock is oversold. And then the 70 and 90 RSI here is the stock is overbought. So when it's up, you don't want to buy it because it's expensive. When it's low, you want to buy it because it's cheap, in a nutshell. And also, it's in favor of a reversal. And another way to indicate that reversal is the MACD, which is down here, where you have this black line, which is a 12-day moving average, red line 26-day moving average, and this blue wavy pattern, which is a 9-day moving average. And even though this isn't an upward trend, as you could tell, like if we go to the annotate here, we could select the device here, and then I'll do a trend line. And if I click and hold, this stock's kind of like on an upward trend like that. And if I put another one here, you kind of like get a better idea of what I'm looking at. Now it's not perfectly in the bars, that's fine, but you basically see this is in that trading range as it's going up. So that looks good. But When I look at the MACD here, I look at the 12 crossing the 26, which is a momentum downward indicator. And then I see the 9-day, which is the blue, peaking up here and then coming down. So it looks like another momentum. So to me, the momentum of the overall stock over this 6-month period is up, but the next trading days look like they're going to be down, indicated by on this. And the RSI is a little high. It's not too high, but it is kind of up where this top line area is here. So it looks like I'm not going to make money in the next couple of days. Now, if I want to revisit this later, when maybe the stock is down here around $2.50, that'd be different. But right now, I'm not interested in this one. So basically, go back to stock screener and then just continue on. So AVP, not interested. Axis, not interested. BA, and you kind of get the idea. I'm just making kind of just snap decisions based on what I see. So this one, I'm kind of interested in this one. So CVEO, and then again we go to stock charts, and this is a 6-month chart. Now, same thing, all the indicators I'm looking at, and what I see in this one is this swooping uptrend on this RSI. It's kind of like a cup in a sense, and then the 50-day is over the 200-day. You see that same kind of cup right here in the chart, and then also the 9 days on an upward trend, and you see how the 12-day is like just touching the 26-day right here. So that indicates to me that it's going to be a reversal. So we'll just go to this range right here where it has to fill the chart options, and we're just going to choose 1 month. We're going to go from 6-month to a 1-month view, give you a better idea. So right here, so look at this reversal happening right here, and then look at the 9-day on the upward trend, and then look at the RSI on the upward trend. Look at the stock on the upward trend, and then you kind of see these hammered out candlesticks here. That's usually an indication of a support line because they all open and close, which is the thick part of the stick, very close to each other. And then the wick is these long parts the skinny parts that stick out. That's just the high and the low of the day. So it looked like this is a pretty good hammered out spot right here, and the stock's on an upward trend. So what I would do is I would set up a market or a limit order a little bit below the price to catch any early morning bounces, and then I would let that stock ride up. So I would buy CVEO right here based on what I'm seeing. So that's one stock I can buy. And I come back down here and I start looking at the charts again until I find the next one. Basically looking for a upward trending chart, that hasn't had too many sharp moves up and down, but it looks like overall it's like kind of heading in an upward direction. So some of these look a little weird, like these had very sharp spikes for whatever reason, but I missed that and I don't think I could have predicted something like that. And then Goro here. Actually, there's actually one I want to show you first. Yeah, ENPH. Sorry, I forgot about this one. So this is ENPH charts, and what I saw in this 1-month chart. But let me show you a 6-month, just so you guys get used to seeing the initial picture that comes up when you use this website. So look at the 50-day and the 200-day right here. Look at this, like right here, this pattern where they cross, like they hit each other, and then look at the 9-day, or I'm sorry, the 12-day and the 26-day, how they just barely touch. They're gonna cross, and then on the 9-day also is coming up, and the RSI is coming up. So that looks like multiple indicators of an upward pattern. And then if you go to a 1-month pattern, a 1-month chart, hit update, you see a better view of what I'm talking about. And then even there, you can see on the candlesticks, they're very hammered out, like as if creating a level of support here. So this stock ran up on the chart. It looks like a cross right here. Looks like it's upward trending. The 50 and the 200-day are crossing. So I would buy this chart. Buy this stock. And again, I would set up my market limit order a little bit below the market price, so that way I can catch any early morning bounce. Um, and then if the stock starts to run up, depending on how it goes, I'll monitor the stocks, and I could make a new order, but I typically like to stick with my market bounce. It's worked good for me, and overall, if I catch a market bounce, I get an extra little bit in the price because it'll usually snap back to the previous close price, and then it'll continue upward. But the other one I was going to look at was Goro. And so this is a good example of a stock that kind of already had that cross in the RSI, right, or I'm sorry, the MACD right here, and it's a little bit over each other, but it doesn't look like it's going to maintain because the 50 just crossed the 200. So it's going to be, it looks like it's going downward, and this is a RSI that looks like it has a very slight curve at the tip right here. And it looks like it's just all going to trend downward, so I'm not going to buy this one. And then I just, go to my next page, and I'll again just click away from that ad. Then all these individual ones, depending on how I look at this chart, and you could always click, and then you'll see a 6-month chart of, or a several month chart of its own on the FinViz. But I like using stock charts. I'm just used to it. But when you come down, you got your charts again, going one at a time, just seeing it. Okay, GSV looks like it has a kind of an upward trending. So you open GSV stock charts. Here it is. Now you see, unfortunately, it looks like I missed the move because the cross that happened in a downward, the black going over the red, and then the RSI is kind of down low. So this one doesn't look good. So I'm just gonna keep moving. And I'm sure as you guys look at these charts, you might, surmise your own decision or make your own decision or whatever. That's fine. Like, I'm just showing you kind of what I go through. Oops, didn't mean to click that. And like, this is just my perspective on it, and kind of what I'm gathering. And the next one was down here, PLX, that I saw, which you'll come to right here. Now this one was a major run up, but the MACD, or the RSI, you see, is way overbought. Look at all this green. Look how green that is, way overbought. Then it had another green overbought section. It's coming up to overbought again, but it's counterintuitive to the what I'm seeing on the MACD, because it looks like there's a potential reversal, and it looks like the 90 is coming up. So I think I'm going to err on the side of caution, and I'll probably buy this one, but I'm going to watch it very closely because I think it might just be a really short jump and then it'll drop down. So I wouldn't anticipate having this one have a bigger run. But if you all were watching this, I might say maybe don't do this one. But if you feel comfortable, you think it's going to make money, then by all means go for it. Um, and then the last one I wanted to show was stay on the next page. Yeah, so I ran through these, didn't really see much else. Then the last page here, it was TGD is what I saw. There you go. See, sometimes these charts take a few seconds to load up. TGD, and again, it looks like I missed or it's gonna go come down, like that black and the red, or look like they're about to cross, and the 50 days below the 200 day, which is not always good. So I'm gonna check the 1 month just to get a better look. This will load. Yeah, so it looks like this is coming really close, and it looks like it might cross. So I think it might go in a downward trend. So I'm not going to buy this one. But that's basically how I use the stock screener and the stock chart, FinViz and StockCharts.com, and just the quick analysis. Take me like a few minutes usually overall, and I can run through stocks very quickly that way and just make a decision, and I'll have some trades in the morning. If I wanted to put in more time, I'd do some fundamental analysis. I'd research these stocks individually. I would do a lot more research on that. But in this particular case, I'm just kind of going off this quick run through of the charts just to get some ideas of what I'm interested and not interested in, and that's ultimately what I'm going to decide on to trade. So with that, I'm just going to leave that for you all. I have a couple other videos I made recently showing some charts and stuff that you all might want to check out. But if you have any questions or concerns, as always, give me a comment. Do my best to answer it. And if you guys like my content, help me out. Click like, subscribe, and I'll keep this channel going. So enjoy the rest of your night.